What's good, YouTube? Stormy B-Man here with another video. The subject this time around, Peterson, a career encapsulated in one fight. First, shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den boxing community, and new media. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content on this video. Sunday night saw Peterson take on Sergey Lipinets for a non-title welterweight fight. The scheduled 12-round match saw the fighters coming out to an exciting, grueling match that had DC fans on the edge of their seats. Peterson opened the bout meeting Sergey Lipinets in the center of the ring in a dogfight, which had both men exchanging blows early on in toe-to-toe heated action. For Lipinets, this was the key to victory for him. For Peterson, it marks something that I have found troubling about certain athletes in the sport who refuse to use the skills that they are taught and the skills that can protect them, primarily in crisis situations. Lipinets, who has a come forward, applying pressure, aggressive style, has decent strength for the weight, but is an extremely limited fighter. Peterson, a good boxer, puncher, had on paper all the advantages that should have secured a victory, but made the same terrible mistake as in the Spence fight, standing in and trading in close. Why give the limited fighter advantages and opportunities? I just don't understand. By simply boxing, using an educated jab, angles, tying his man up, turning him, walking him backwards, using tactical strategy, would have been all to his advantage. But no, he elected to stand in close and trade shot for shot for shot. Although this was entertaining to the fans, at the age of 35 and coming off a terrible loss in January to Earl Spence Jr., which saw him standing in and trading with the younger, stronger Spence and suffering a great deal of physical damage, this didn't bode well for Peterson. And he has been knocked out in the past again by the likes of Matisse. Entering Sunday night's bout, Peterson had a record of 35, 4, and 1. But that loss to Earl Spence Jr. said more about where he may be as a fighter. And after Sunday night's results, I am convinced he's making the right decision in retirement, because it appears that Peterson no longer really wants to box, use technical savvy and experience, but he enjoys the contact. He enjoys the heat of standing in And with younger, stronger opponents, it just doesn't bode well. I prefer to see someone like him at an advanced age utilize the skill sets that are present. When you don't have those skills, it's one thing. But when you do have them, but you do not use them, I have to question your boxing IQ. And also your trainer, because the trainer is supposed to protect the fighter. That means that the strategies that are developed in the gym to be brought into a major fight, it's where you plan what you intend to do. Now, true, sometimes someone can impose their will, but in this case, it seemed like Peterson was all too willing to engage. He has a heart of a champion, no doubt, no lie. I am not trying to imply anything otherwise. But mental, I do question that. If he just felt like he had to show bravado in front of the home crowd, if he felt like he had to prove something to Lipinets, if he felt he had to prove something to Barry Hunter, his mentor, his guardian, his father figure, his trainer, I'm not certain. But he has always been a crowd-pleasing fighter, and my hat's off to him for what he has accomplished in the sport. But this is just another example of a fighter who doesn't use his gifts. I cannot stress that enough. People got angry with Floyd Mayweather Jr. when he opted to put himself in safekeeping by boxing, staying at a certain distance, tying guys up, killing the clock. He became a master of these tactics, and it was up to his opponent to try to impose their will on his. He was very successful, and he stayed very safe, especially beyond the age of 30, 32 years old. If someone wants to take a page out of the Mayweather book, those types of approaches to matches and tactics are well worth looking into. For Peterson, who has given us thrilling fights, I salute. With his announcement of retiring immediately after this match in the ring, in the heat of the moment, I felt that that was like a little bit forced, but all the same, I am happy for his accomplishments. And I don't want to see this gentleman take any more punishment. For Lipinets, he has secured himself an opportunity for a future date against a champion, whether it be the likes of Keith Thurman, Earl Spence Jr., or even Terrence Bud Crawford. Maybe he could even get Danny Garcia in the ring, since Danny Garcia seems to be shouting on through his bullhorn from the basements again. We'll see what happens. But for now, the welterweight division seems to be the hottest division in the sport. So much talent there, so many hungry guys there, and a couple of guys who really want to prove that they are the best in the world. Maybe we'll finally get a chance to see what happens. Stay tuned. This is Stormy B-Man coming at you from the Stormy B-Man channel. That's all I have for you for now.